What is up, everybody? This is Hobbs. I am here to answer some questions. Now, I've been up majority of the night trying to figure out how to answer some of these questions because the truth is I want to keep it 100%. I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want people to think that what I'm saying is fictitious. I am 100% real all the time. So, if I offend anybody, I apologize, but this is just my opinions. They're not the reflections of anybody else that does van life channels or anything that they do. Please don't take it that way. Just keeping it 100% here. So these are questions that I've got from people, and I'm just going to be completely honest on all of them. So the first question I had actually was really, really nice question from a gentleman yesterday. I do apologize. I did not write your name down to be able to give you a shout out. I will put your link in the description. Ask me, what are some of the psychological advantages of my lifestyle versus the psychological disadvantages of my lifestyle? Well, the truth is that the difference between me and a lot of other people that do this particular type of channel is, for me, it's more of a camping scenario, living in a scenario to where I'm trying to survive. It's not necessarily, I'm not like one of those travelers, because to be quite frank, I noticed a trend that a lot of people that do the van life channels, they do a lot of traveling. And in my current situation, I can't travel. I have to work because I got to be able to provide for myself and take care of myself. And to be truthful, a lot of these channels have so many subscribers and views that they blow me away on my view count. They blow me away on my subscriber account. And to be truthful, it would be surprising to me if they don't use that money they get from YouTube to travel with. I'm just not that successful yet. I mean, I try to put out as many videos as I can, and I'm not there yet. I do follow all the steps. I try to upload every day, every other day, and I'm not just there yet. But I also said in the beginning of my channel, I don't do this for monetary, but I'm also not going to complain if there's any monetary value involved. I do see a really, really strange trend going on with van life channels. I see a lot of e-begging going on. I see a lot of clickbaiting going on. Even though people say that they're not clickbaiting, you definitely are. Let's not bullshit people. When you put videos up stating that you're thinking about doing a certain type of living situation, when you have no intentions of doing it at all, or that you never plan on doing what you're saying you're thinking about doing in your videos, you're really just trying to get people to view your channel so you can get paid. I mean, let's just keep it 100%. I've been in sales for going on 14 years now. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. But I'll be truthful with you. If that's the way you want to roll with your channel, that's cool. But I don't like to lead false pretenses and have people think, okay, there's potential that I might move into a storage facility or something, or anything like that, because I don't want to lie to people. I want to be completely 100% honest, and I have no problem with people that have great videos and they put out videos. I'm just going to throw an example out. I have one of my YouTubers that I watch did a video about, could I live into a storage shed, or I'm sorry, a shed. Well, that gentleman, he knows I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. You probably don't have to know. He did the video, and he got a ton of watches and likes. So that's great. Kudos to him. That's success. That's great. But someone else copied the same damn thing that he did, put it on their page, and they got the same amount of views, well, probably half. But if you figure from a monetary standpoint, that person probably banked quite a bit of money using the same stuff that he did. And to me, that's not cool. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got to make money where you can make money, but I I just see a lot of things that are kind of shady that go on with this particular lifestyle. And the psychological advantages are great. I mean, people that live in their vans, they don't have to pay rent. You're living free, sort of. But there are people that still do the van life lifestyle that work full time. There are several channels, like, I'm just going to throw a couple out there. Static Camper Van, I believe he works full time. I know Lewis, Rolling Earth Ship, he works full time. These people are hardworking individuals, and they don't go out to Quartzsite, which is another thing I'm going to bring up later. Maybe they do every now and a great moon, but they work full-time jobs. I can't do anything like I have to work. I'm only 36 years old, and I have to earn my keep. I've got to earn what I need here. And again, I'm not complaining about people that live off, YouTube money or anything like that. By all means, do your thing. But the advantages are, if you live in a van or SUV, a Rogue, a car, you're free in a sense, because you're not paying rent. All your bills are minimal, which is great. Now, the psychological disadvantages are, when you're alone by yourself, you're almost in a capsule, and you're at night, you don't have that TV to turn on, which I do. I have a TV in the Rogue, or you are wanting to socialize. Well, you're in that one spot. And for all intents and purposes, it's a small spot. So, it's going to be a little bit demoralizing to the fact that you've got to be able to understand that you don't have a lot of room. I don't care if you have, a bigger van, a smaller van, you just don't have a lot of room to work with. And that's the truth. And that's cool. That's why people have RVs too. But another psychological disadvantage is relationships. Sometimes people, they don't tend to be involved with people that do this type of lifestyle. I don't see too many people that have had successful relationships with this particular lifestyle. That's the only other psychological disadvantage. However, some people have learned that maybe relationships just at this time for them or other people is not a good time. But, I don't think that's something that cannot be done. There are people that are very interested in this lifestyle. I get people all the time that I watch videos on where they go on dates even though they're in the van life, and they work out, and sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. But the psychological disadvantages, I don't think outweigh the psychological advantages. I think that if you can handle living kind of to yourself in a van at your personal spot, and you like to save money, which I love to save money, then it's perfect for you. Also, you have money to do things you didn't have money to do with before. Like, say you do want to travel, or you do want to try a fine dining place you haven't eaten at because you couldn't afford it. Well, you can afford those things, and it's great. And then also with the channel, another psychological advantage is I've made so many great friends on this channel. Some of the best people I've met in my life are off this channel so far. So there's, in my opinion, to answer your question, sir, and I'll put your link in the description, there are more psychological advantages than there are disadvantages. If you want the absolute truth, the freedom is the biggest thing. Saving money, not having to answer to a landlord, or all the things you're going to find when you're living in a van. One thing I want to address also is someone keeps asking me, am I going to be going to Quartzsite? No, I will not be going to Quartzsite, unfortunately, and I may never, because honestly, I'm more of an urban van life channel. I like to do things around here. Will I be traveling and camping this year coming? Hell yeah. But I don't know that I'll be in Quartzsite. I would love to get out there and meet people, but I'm kind of an introvert when it comes to myself. So more power to everybody that goes out there. I know there's a lot of great channels of people that go out there, and I hope they have a blast at the van build. Just not my thing, guys. It's just not. Maybe when I'm a little bit older and I have more funds, or I feel like being a little more socially inept with people. Right now I'm just kind of trying to take care of loose ends, pay off some bills, take care of myself for a while, and then I can get more into the the lifestyle of going to quartzsite, joining the van builds, all that happy stuff. But anyways, I want to thank everybody for the questions too. These have been great. One guy did ask me my preference of sexual preference. Really, as though that's really none of anybody's business, but you should know based on my responses on a lot of things that I definitely am not going to answer that here. You know, I don't think that's appropriate. I think that guy was just a YouTube troll. So, you know, I don't know. But anyways, he did say something that was complimentative, and so hey, thanks for the compliment, but no thanks. But I tell you what, if you truly can handle a lifestyle of YouTube, as well as living in a van or an RV in a rug, and you're preparing for this, check out all these other channels as well. You know, like I said, I'm not doing as well as I would like to. I'd love to be in the 7,000, the 4,000, 1,000 subscriber list. I'm just not hitting it. Maybe my content's just not what people are looking for, but that's okay, because I'm me, and you know, I'm sorry if it's not what you were looking for, but I'm doing the best that I can with what I have. So, you know, it just gets frustrating because, you know, you can put a video up of actually how your life is. Like when I went to go buy my coat the other day, I had like 20 views. And there's other people that put videos up of just nonsense that doesn't really have anything to do with real life subjects. Well, this is my life. This is what I do daily. So, you know, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. The van life is not for everybody. But I don't want people to think that they can't do it either. You can survive, and you can do this lifestyle as well. So I do want to give a shout out to Semi Living. I will definitely try to do some Road Pro cooking. The problem is there's something wrong with my 12 volts, my adapters. None of them are working, so I don't know what the deal is. I'm thinking about getting, with my taxes, the Yeti 1250. And then I'll just be done with it. I'll be able to do whatever I want to do. I could run Yankee Stadium if I wanted to with that thing. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys all for the questions. So just to recap, I think there's more psychological advantages. 2, I will not be at the RTR. 3, I'm not going to discuss my sexual preference. You know, why would you even ask somebody that, like, over the channel? But hey, whatever. And I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend. And I will catch you guys up later. It is time to go grab some dinner and call it a night. Peace.